Welcome back to Tech Headlines Today, where we're all about getting you the top tech headlines. We need your help. We are still in our infancy as a podcast, and we're trying to grow. Would you consider helping us out by subscribing or following, or even sharing an episode you enjoyed on social media? It would mean a lot to us here at THT, so be a friend, help us out, would you? Thanks, we definitely appreciate it. The winner of the Starbucks gift card from the giveaway last week is Asher Skylark. Congratulations, Asher. And now, let's get into it. Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship event leaves a lot of questions around the company's big rocket. Elon Musk delivered an update on the company's progress and plans for its next-generation launch spacecraft from the Starship development site in Boca Chica, Texas, which is nearly 400 feet tall. Musk has repeatedly cited his existential justification for his mission to Mars, but he's added another goal: Earth species preservation. Musk responded to criticism that SpaceX is spending too much money on the project. However, he states that 99% of their resources are already focused on Earth. SpaceX has shown concept animations of the Starship launch process before, but a new and current version of the facility is on display in a new update. Musk said that 2 real launch sites exist for Starship, one being the Starship development site in Texas, where the event took place, and the other being Cape Canaveral in Florida. Musk said that the site review for the Texas launch sits with the FAA. If they don't work out, Cape Canaveral launch pad will be the backup site. Musk reiterated that he believes there will be ocean or sea-based floating spaceports, like the one SpaceX is currently developing from old oil platforms to help deal with the rocket's noise. Musk says that it is, quote, highly confident that the Starship will be in orbit this year. AMD now has a bigger slice of the CPU pie than ever before. AMD's CPU market share has reached an all-time high. In the 3 months to the end of 2021, more than 1 in 4 CPUs shipped were made by AMD. That's a new record for the company. AMD achieved its highest ever share of the global CPU market in the last quarter of 2021, mainly due to strong sales of x86 chips for consoles. AMD's market share should be bolstered by the arrival of Ryzen 6000 series mobile CPUs, which the company revealed at CES 2022. These are expected to make their way into laptops over the next few months, but we will be waiting until the Ryzen 7000 series for new desktop chips. It's a remarkable rise for a company that only began making Ryzen CPUs in 2017. It also coincides with record revenue for AMD in Q4 of 2021. The company made $4.8 billion between October and December last year, a 49% year-on-year increase. Prison for Nintendo pirate. A leader of the hacking group Team Executor has been sentenced to prison for participating in a piracy conspiracy against multiple gaming companies. Canadian national Gary Bowser, who is also known as Gary OPA, was arrested in the Dominican Republic in September 2020 on suspicion of creating and selling illegal software and devices that enabled users to play pirated copies of authentic gaming titles on hacked consoles. Consoles against which the devices were effective include the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo 3DS, the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition, the Sony PlayStation Classic, and the Microsoft Xbox. In his plea agreement, Bowser said that he had, quote, knowingly and willfully participated in the piracy scheme between June 2013 and the moment of his arrest. On Thursday, the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Washington sentenced Gary Bowser to 40 months in prison and paid $4.5 million in restitution to Nintendo. Zoom fixes Mac bug that left microphones on after calls ended. Zoom says it's fixed a bug that left Mac's microphone on after calls ended, but users still reported that the microphone activity indicator continued to appear. Zoom was looking into this problem on February 10th, and later posted an acknowledgement in the Zoom community forums. This bug was addressed in the Zoom client for macOS version 5.9.3, and it's recommended that you update to that version to apply the fix. Intel launches blockchain chip to tap crypto boom. Intel Corp launched a new chip for blockchain applications like Bitcoin mining to cash in on the growing usage of cryptocurrencies. The chip will ship later this year, and the first customers include Block, the Jack Dorsey-led firm that recently changed its name from Square to highlight its growing focus on the blockchain. Intel said its chip is an energy-efficient accelerator designed to speed up blockchain tasks that require huge amounts of computing power and thereby consume a lot of energy. It can be used for Ethereum mining. Senator's letter claims a secret CIA surveillance program is bulk collecting data. A letter from U.S. Senators Ron Wyden and Martin Heinrich requested that the CIA tell the public about its secret mass surveillance program. The senators want the Director of National Intelligence to declassify 2 studies that were conducted by the Privacy and Civil Liberties Oversight Board. The Wall Street Journal notes that the CIA's bulk program wasn't subject to the same oversight as those under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, but that the CIA still had to protect Americans' information. The senators said that the program was hidden from the public and Congress, but an intelligence official admitted that Congress already knew about the program. The senator's letter and one of the PCLOB's studies have been released, but they were heavily redacted, and it's unclear if the program is still ongoing. Papa John's IT turns to Splunk for Super Bowl Spike. The most watched sporting event in the US will also stress out takeout food providers like Papa John's. Papa John's is confident about its performance based on Google Cloud Platform infrastructure and cloud analytics tool Splunk. Justin Falciola, Papa John's Senior Vice President and Chief Insights and Technology Officer, uses Splunk to monitor data and anomalies in order to improve security and observability. Splunk enabled Falciola to respond in real time to high volumes of orders. Splunk, which has customers like Zoom, Intel, Coca-Cola, Comcast, Hyatt, and Airbus, enables enterprises to monitor all machine data and has searchable dashboards. Splunk's search processing language lets Papa John's monitor the amount of time a pie takes to bake and how long it takes to cut and box a pizza. Papa John's International uses Splunk to analyze the entire business process from start to finish, and to see where a metric such as location accuracy might degrade in real time. Papa John's can quickly focus on anomalous issues by identifying what's outside of the normal competence interval. The food delivery business generates so much delay that preparations for Super Bowl require chaos testing. Splunk gives Papa John's IT the ability to connect all of the company's back-end and front-end systems into a single view, giving IT better control over the quality of the pizza. Apple will update its AirTag tracking devices to allay privacy concerns. Apple has announced plans to update AirTags, Apple's tracking device that can be attached to bags and keys. Apple's Find My network is used to track the tag's whereabouts using Bluetooth, but Apple has been working actively with law enforcement to address privacy concerns. Apple condemned malicious use of AirTags and plans to update the products to make them more difficult to use to track people without their knowledge. Apple will soon update its software to give users more clear privacy warnings about using their AirTags, and that tracking people without their consent is a crime in many areas of the world. Apple states, Apple can provide the paired account details in response to a subpoena or valid request from law enforcement. We have successfully partnered with them on cases where information we provided has been used to trace an AirTag back to the perpetrator, who is then apprehended and charged. Activision details new Call of Duty and Warzone updates. Activision announced that Infinity Ward is creating the next installment of the Call of Duty franchise, which will feature a Battle Royale mode and significant update to the current Warzone. Until the next Call of Duty arrives, Activision says that it has numerous plans for Vanguard and the current version of Warzone. The company says that over 30 improvements, including improvements in all forms of movement, will arrive with Season 2 of Vanguard. Activision says that the next Call of Duty will be a massive evolution of Battle Royale with a new engine. They plan to add a field of view slider to Warzone. Season 2 will be the next major step in continuously improving your gaming experience, Activision says, and we continue to greatly value the feedback from our community. The company plans to share more information about the next Call of Duty in the months ahead. Twitter complaint tracking bot reveals most griped about tech products. A bot that tracked complaints on Twitter about best-selling laptops, tablets, and other tech gadgets revealed the ones that people most love to hate, but an analyst says to take the results with a grain of salt. A complaint detection tool was used to track tech products' complaints, and the most complained about products were the Google Pixel 6, HP laptops, and Apple's iPad 6. Electronics Hub's complaint detection bot analyzed thousands of tweets mentioning popular tech products. For laptops, HP was the most commonly mentioned, Lenovo was second, and Dell was third. Apple's iPad 6 topped the most complained about products in a recent report, with 33.3% of all tweets about the product. The 7th generation iPad is the second most complained about product, followed by Microsoft Xbox Series X, Realme Buds, Fitbit Charge 4, GoPro Hero 8, and Philips Hue Bridge smart home device. Realme Bud headphones drew 33.8% of complaints, OnePlus earbuds received 22.8%, and Bose headphones had 22.1% in the headphone space. Jack Gold, principal analyst at research firm J. Gold Associates, said reports like electronic hubs are, quote, totally unscientific. The report's findings are influenced by the fact that the Twitter data does not represent all laptop buyers, and the market share also should weigh into the results. Thanks for joining us on another episode. Please subscribe and follow if you haven't already. It really does help us out. We'll see you tomorrow.